Hello and welcome to Friday Night D&D presented by DOTVPodcast. We are the Defenders of the Veil. It is Friday night, so that means it's time for Dragonlance. I am DM Ron, your dungeon master on this mystical voyage to the world of Kryn. Joining me this evening, and give me one sec before you say hi. Joining me tonight is Rib Rob.
Howdy.
David is here.
Wait, what? We're on the air? Hi, everybody.
Ricky's around here somewhere.
Yeah, but he doesn't feel like talking right now.
Yeah, he's around here somewhere. And according to that notification I heard just moments before going live, I think Lewis is here with us as well.
Yes, I barely made it, but I am here.
Test. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you
Yes,
now.
He speaks to us from another realm.
Oh,
The power of his echo.
Oh, I bet I have to have Discord in front of me before I can use it. It won't let me alt tab.
Well, while Ricky navigates his audio situation, why don't we get back into the game? And a lot happened the last time we played. Why don't we start just go over what the key details, the things that we recall the most.
Here we go.
Big black dragon, or so we thought. And then it was a piece of metal that go boom.
It blew up very fast.
It did.
I know that my brother decided to go somewhere else and almost got me killed.
That was fun. So just leading up to that, you guys were in the middle of evacuating the village of Ogler. As you just said, Brimble had recently abandoned through no power of his own. We'll get into that in a second. Before that, though, Brimble did so. Actually, a couple things happened to Brimble. First, you got a cat. Now,
Sick.
yeah, it jumped on you while you were, running through the village, and it hasn't left your side since. But then I don't know if you also remember, Ricky, because it's been a week since you were here, but Brimble caught a flash of light on top of the cliffs overlooking Vogler. And
Yep.
yeah, and when he looked, he saw 3 figures sitting on motionless horses, nestled within the shadows of the trees.
Yeah. That sounds horrible.
I mean, the flash was merely a glint of light on plate armor. Ancient Solamnic plate armor. But the figures seemed to vanish before Brimble could point them out. You say that's horrible. That's not necessarily horrible. I mean, Lord Vogler, the guy who founded the village, he was a Solamnic knight, and he predates the Cataclysm. That's ancient.
I feel like horrible was accurate.
Oh, come on now. What kind of monster would throw a CR-19 Death Knight at a bunch of level 3 characters?
We're level 4, thank you very much.
That's right, you are level 4 now.
I should have said level 5.
It's worth a shot.
It would have been worth a shot.
Yeah, so you guys,
Besides, I think I get Fireball at 5th level.
Yeah.
you do get access to it at that point.
Well, I don't think Fireball is actually a Warlock spell. I think it's part of my patron.
Okay. Oh, that's fair. Oh, okay. Where'd my notepad go now? All right, so to kind of summarize and get everyone together here, it was the passing of Ispin Greenshield that caused your paths to converge in the village of Ogler on the eve of its annual Kingfisher Festival. During the battle reenactment, a highlight of the celebration, tragedy struck when it was later revealed that Cudgel's lieutenant Greganis had been paid off by a hostile army to cause actual harm to the participants. Your presence on High Hill saved more lives than were lost that day, but that was only the beginning. The following morning, a messenger arrived at the village gate with an ultimatum. People of Vogler, by the orders of Belifion, the voice of Takesis, you will quarter the soldiers of the invincible Red Dragon army this night. Refuse and die. This is the Dragon Queen's will. Of course, an evacuation was then planned and carried out, but that didn't come without its own hurdles. The Dragon army came at the village with a two-pronged defense, engaging the mercenary forces positioned to hinder their advance and to directly assault the village from the cliffs overlooking Vogler. That's when, basically we get to where we left, where we started. So Brimble had heard some people calling for help, so he went to help. His companions were conveniently cut off from him by a burning building collapse. That allowed Peter to rejoin the group as he had been absent the week before. There was a fight. You guys end up regrouping after Bannon gets knocked out. And somehow, during the invasion, the draconian-looking creatures managed to deploy a large siege weapon that resembled a dragon. Unfortunately for them, it promptly exploded when they tried to use it. Because I rolled a 1. If I would have rolled anything but a 1. Anyways, you then faced off with...
It was totally awesome, and I was right that we could totally take those guys.
You then faced off with what appeared to be a commanding officer of sorts, which bought enough time to get the remaining villagers safely aboard boats and onto the Vingard River. Before you could leave, however, Cudgel's other lieutenant, Jaev, came rushing through the flame-filled streets with instructions from the defensive front. Essentially, leave now, don't wait for us. He carried with him a horned helmet, Becklin's helmet, as proof that the message came from her. He also explained that Becklin and Cudgel were beginning to organize a retreat as he was leaving, but he is unaware of whether they were successful or not. With more Dragon Army forces on his heels, he refused to elaborate further until everyone was safely aboard a boat, which essentially puts us where we are now. So what you're seeing on the game screen here is the image, the art handout, but I took it and made it the scene because, I just wanted to I wanted to dwell on this image a little bit just so that people can kind of see as we're, leaving. Vogler is in flames amid the columns of smoke rising from the village. Their invaders are looting whatever remains. The villagers that are traveling with you, they don't look away. They watch until their home is nothing more than just a red-black smear on the horizon. And I kind of want to elaborate on that a little bit, because as you're all on the boats, you're all looking back. You can see Vogler burning as it disappears into the night. But
we didn't start the fire.
I was gonna go with the roof. The roofs are on fire.
So, but yeah, as you're looking back, it's essentially a red-black smear for all but one of you. Because Nibs, as you stare back, you notice kind of almost like a haze, or kind of like an aura just kind of emanating from where Vogler was.
Hey guys, we gotta go. We gotta go back.
And only you can really see that. Nobody else sees anything. It's yeah. I guess I'm sticking with that.
Guys, we gotta go back.
Now, I will mention that it does like fade out almost as quickly as you notice it. Just for the sake of argument, and for why Nibs notices things like he does. But it's not like a standing thing. It's more like a pulse. Like, you see it for a moment, and it's more like, take note of me, watcher, or whatever.
Oh, wait, never mind. We can keep going.
Gonna say, what did you need back there? Yeah.
I didn't need anything. Just sometimes I just get this funny feeling about things, and they always seem to be right, so I go with it.
So you can you travel into the night, and it is relatively quiet. The people are mostly quiet, and this is essentially the scene as you're drifting down the river towards an uncertain fate in Calaman. Is now on this boat with you is Mayor Raven. Darrett is also on this boat. Levna, and a couple of other villagers. So if there's anybody you wanted to talk to about anything here, or even just RP amongst yourselves, because I know you guys haven't really talked a whole lot amongst yourselves. But this would be a good time for it if you want. Otherwise, we can move on.
Brimble is going to keep his eye on the shores,
Bannon?
looking for any... Whoever I am, yes.
Yeah, that guy.
is going to be keeping his eye out on the shores, making sure there's no hidden dragon men things. But he's still going to be going, oh my, that was a close one. And Brimble, next time you leave me and I almost die, it's going to kill me.
Have you tried not dying yet?
I have tried that, but the things that look like dragons tried really, really hard, especially the one that was made of iron, and it went explode. And then, I have a piece stuck in me here still.
I pull a piece out.
Ow!
See? Already better.
All you gotta do is not die.
Let me put it in you and then pull it out and see what you think.
It's as simple
All
as
right.
that. Just don't
All
die.
right. So I will let him stab me, apparently.
I'm not
That
going to
sounds like
stab
a
you.
pickup line to me. Hey, let me put it in you and pull it out and see what you think.
I pull up a piece of my armor and tell him, just do it quick.
Okay. And I go to stab him, and then I let go of the piece, like right where I go up there and like basically poke him with my finger.
I scream bloody murder. Is it done? Is it done?
Yeah.
Okay, pull it out. Pull it out.
You never come. Never mind. And keep it down a little bit. We don't want to attract any more attention. And I look over
Hey,
at
I
the
want
mayor,
to turn.
Is it out? Is it out? Is it out?
and I look over at the mayor. Oh, I'm sorry we couldn't save your village. We we tried. We really did.
Yeah, no, believe you guys have done way more for Vogler than let's face it, most of the citizens would have been able to. I mean, we're not people of action. We're fisher folk and farmers at best. You know, our militia was already quite pathetic before all that garbage with Grigonis yesterday, and you know,
Wow, that was yesterday. Oh, wow.
yeah. So again, if it weren't for you guys being where you were and being there for us, I fear things would have been far worse for Vogler.
Um, I don't mean to, just, but can you put that in writing so we can send it to our cousin? He tells us all these stories, and I really want him to, see that, we can be, as small as good as him.
Well, I don't see why not.
I can't wait. I mean, probably take a long time for him to get it, but it'll be cool if he ever does.
Could you leave out the part where he put the shard of stone in my side?
Um, sure, sure. That's that sounds reasonable. Anything, right? Creative license when writing, right?
What does that mean?
But our cousin Tasselhoff, Amber, but he's, uh, man, he's told us so many stories. When I mean, some people say that they're not all true, but but me and my little brother, we believe every word.
Yeah, why would he lie? Cass is not a liar.
No, the Hoffmeister, not a liar.
You can't call him that. You're horrible.
You are horrible.
So, where are we headed now?
Down the river.
Well, we'll be pulling up to Calamine in the morning. You guys are familiar with the city, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that we had at some point. Of course, this thing is gonna be weird. I can't see. All right, there it is. And then I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. So, yeah, vaguely remember doing the history checks for knowledge on Calaman previously, and I don't remember what all you guys got.
I think
But
I got like a 5.
I think if you don't remember, we should reroll.
oh, something just happened. Oh,
It seems like the fair thing to do.
well, I was gonna say you could re-roll. Otherwise, at this point, it would be pretty common knowledge for you guys, at least in the vicinity of the people that you're in.
I mean, I got a +0, so it's not like I'm trying to get an advantage here.
Yeah. I don't know what that was. Okay.
So, any plans for the citizens of Vogler? Or, well, just like do you have any plans for when we get to Calaman?
Well, obviously, we're going to have to, make sure that everyone has arrived safely. So, I'm sure we'll probably have to spend some time with that. We're going to have to. Thank you for the follows, Captain Jimmy. We are going to have to, of course, secure, safety within Calaman, or at least nearby. We obviously can't go back to the village. I shouldn't even call it that anymore. It's probably just embers at this point, but
A bonfire?
that's a fair observation, Kender, if not a bit grim. But yes, not perhaps no less grim than mine, I suppose. I guess being in these sorts of situations kind of, well, it changes a person a bit, I guess. But yes, we must, of course, secure safety for the people, and yeah, I'm sure it shouldn't be too much of an issue. I mean, it's good people there in Calaman.
What are they going to say? No.
Right, exactly. I mean, you can't just turn away a bunch of refugees, right?
Yeah, I mean, and then the more people that are here is the more people to protect them from, the people, those dragony thingies that are coming probably, close to this way.
Hmm. Well,
All you do is follow the river and you go right to, where we're going. So, it's not like it's very hard for them to find.
yes. Well, so far it doesn't look like they've given chase, but we'll see.
With any luck, they're going the other way.
Well, lucky for us, I guess.
Do we know it's called the what was it? Invincible Dragon Army?
The Red Dragon Army.
Red Dragon Army, I'm sorry.
They're not invincible because we killed them.
Yeah, fair enough. We know it's called the Red Dragon Army now, right?
Yes, at least according to the message.
All right. Any idea what the Red Dragon Army would want with Vogler? Besides like pillaging and stealing.
Yeah. Again, Becklin would be more knowledgeable about such things if she were here. I don't know what they would possibly want with Vogler. It was a small fishing village. Maybe just Trying to sow disruption. Who knows?
Hmm. I guess I just don't know a whole lot about them, or like what their motives are.
Nobody does.
Killing.
I mean, we know that much at least.
At least seems so.
I'm gonna try to get some sleep before we reach Calaman. Thank you all again, and you all try to get some rest as well. You deserve it.
I pet my cat.
Yeah. Speaking of your cat, what are you gonna name it?
Ooh. I'm gonna name it
Something deep and thought provoking. Cat.
with 2 T's.
Couldn't be inspired by anyone in particular.
No,
No, never.
definitely not.
No, of course not.
You could call her toupee, and
No,
then wear it on your head.
It's got a name.
Okay. Perfect. The cat has a name. Is there anything else you guys wanted to chat about during the overnight?
Every so often, I pull up my armor and I show the part where Brandon poked me in the side, and you got it all. I kill it.
I didn't actually stab you.
You said you stabbed me. You'd never lie to me.
I think I see a freckle right there. Or could that be the stab wound itself?
Duh! Get it out. Get it out. I like nudge towards Nibs. Probably rocking the boat.
Don't rock it too much. I'm really glad that it's pretty smooth sailing because I'm still feeling a little bit queasy from it.
Are your hit points low?
No, I didn't know this because I don't spend a whole lot of time on water. But apparently I get a little seasick, or river sick, I could say, I guess.
I don't like water. I'm only taking. I think that's the same.
I don't mind being in it. I just floating on it. It's like, ooh. But Bannon is going to stay up the night, watching this, the landscape, making sure he sees nothing.
Alright, so if Bannon doesn't sleep, he will get a level of exhaustion in the morning.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to regret it, but yep.
Alright, so here is what you know about Calaman. You know that it is the capital of Nightland. That's Nightland. It is an ancient bastion, a thriving trade city known for its strong walls, castle, and harbor beacons, all of which predate the Cataclysm. You know, or have learned, that the city is led by a governor a council of prominent guild leaders, and a military marshal. You also know that Calaman maintains a significant military force to deter raiders from Estwild and monsters from the Dargard Mountains. Here, let me actually give you guys a little bit of reference. Where is it? Here we go. And now we can keep that going. So here, I'll show you. Oop.
Oh, okay, there we go.
Alright, so you can see here on the map where Vogler was. You can see where Calaman is. Few other locations are noted. The area of Nightland, which is south of the Vanguard River. Hinterland, which is north. So when you're in Vogler, you're in Hinterland. Now you're in Nightland, by virtue of the river. To the southeast is Estwild. Oops, sorry. You guys might be aware of some of the other smaller streams and tributaries around the area, but we'll worry about that if it becomes relevant. So for now,
I'm going to deep dive into geography right now.
make a history check.
And for the next 45 minutes, we will be discussing deep geography based in Gren.
Or you roll a 1 and then you think you know everything, but you don't nothing.
Oh, that's either way is great.
You roll a 1 and the geography just blows up.
All of a sudden, I start riding around like I'm in Faerun. You said history?
Yeah, go ahead. Make a history check.
Oh, it's not a natural 1. Okay.
Perfect.
It's a 2, but it was a 1.
An unnatural 1.
Closest you can get without rolling a 0.
So yeah, you're not really. There's rivers. There's water. And
River is
As my boss told me this week, the water is dry.
oh, good.
Hmm.
Okay. Anyways, yeah. Back to okay. So, yeah, the military protects Calaman from raiders in Estwild and monsters coming from the Dargard Mountains, which would be those mountains to the south, where that castle is on there. Oh boy. You'd also know that the city sits at the mouth of the Vanguard River, and it's situated about 30 miles downriver from Vogler.
Sorry. I apologize for that.
Oh, yep. So governor is a man named Kalof Miat, who's typically represents the city's people and speaks on their behalf during council sessions. The guild leaders is a council composed of the leaders' 5 most prominent guilds. The Cartographers Guild, the Dockhands Guild, the Fishers Guild, the Masons Guild, and the Shipwrights Guild. And they oversee the city's broad business interests and run various public services and whatnot. Those are primarily humans and dwarves who are prone to bickering and jockeying for influence. And then the third branch, if you will, of the power in Calaman is the Marshal. Calaman's military, which guards the city and defends Eastern Slomnia, is robust, as the city can't afford to solicit aid from Knights of Solamnia headquartered in the west. So, every time that raiders or other threats come near, they have to be prepared. And to do that, they've got their Marshal Nestra Vendry, who leads the military in Calaman. But yeah. And so, that morning, sun begins to rise, and the boats begin to head to, head to shore. That's the word I'm looking for. The walled city of Calaman rises in the distance, spreading across the southern shore of a wide bay. There are ships sailing to and from the city's walled harbor, with their courses lit by a pair of towering beacons. On the shore ahead, where the Vingard River meets Calaman Bay, dozens of survivors from Vogler have already pulled their mismatched boats ashore and have begun to set up camp.
Peter's gonna try and help out where he can, even though he's not super strong.
Okay.
Or physical.
Oh, that's fine. There's probably plenty to do. You guys are able to.
Nibs is gonna walk over there and watch him like he's a small child, taking full advantage of the fact that he's like 2'3" and lazy.
Okay.
I'm gonna help them out dutifully, and make sure my cat doesn't get wet.
Okay.
While I'm watching, I'm gonna complain that it's time for me to have a snack.
All right.
That's the 15th time during the night you've complained about your snacks.
Well, it's past my bedtime, so I deserve a snack.
Okay. So while you guys are bickering about snack time, actually, everybody give me a perception check, please.
Oh, gosh.
15.
I got a 7.
Sorry, we're making perception checks.
Yep.
Okay. Sorry, my internet went down for like.
I gotta say, I killed it with my 7, by the way.
It's funny. I have
Totally
+4
nailed it.
Going here, and then perception.
You're a halfling. That doesn't count.
That's true.
Where is it? Perception.
There you go. 11. All right. Peter, you notice a moment after Bannon does, but as like you're kind of going back and forth about snack time, you look up and you see a boat in the water with a couple of youngsters in it, and they're having some issues getting the boat to. They can't steer it to shore. They're caught in the current of the river and need some assistance. The boat's about 20 feet. The boat's about 20 feet from the shore and slowly drifting away.
I hit them with Ray of Frost.
That'll slow them down.
No, I'm joking. What can I do?
How far out are they?
About 20 feet from the shore.
20 feet from the shore?
Yep. They're in a
How
boat.
fast?
Hmm?
How fast are they moving?
They're just moving. They're stuck in the current of the river. It doesn't seem like it'd be too difficult to swim across, but it's not, for the average swimmer.
All right, well, I will.
How far away are they? You said 20 feet?
Yep.
So Nibs is gonna to use his telepathy and let the party know that if we really want somebody over there, I can get over there.
Can you take a rope and I'll pull them in?
Peter's just gonna slowly turn and to look at Nibs.
Moose.
Just, who are you and what have you done to Nibs?
Shh! Don't ruin this. I don't want them to know that I'm an adult. They think I'm a kid right now.
I have to learn.
Sorry, I lost my
Out
train
loud.
of thought.
That's fine. Kids in a boat in the river, 20 feet away.
Let me read this.
Okay, brother. I have a rope. Throw me over.
I will throw him as far as I can.
Make an athletics check.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm glad I recently got that additional point in strength.
And you'll have advantage too, since I don't want to do all the math for your great build.
Oh, excuse me. I have an awesome suggestion.
Wow.
I think we're good.
I'm gonna start using shape water to change the way that the current's flowing.
I'm gonna throw him. I'm gonna throw my brother onto the boat.
Okay. So yes, you absolutely do that. That's a 26 on your athletics roll. A nat 20, but it's a skill, but it's still nat 20. It's cool. Yeah, you easily throw Bannon onto the boat. That's no problem for you.
And then I pull the rope.
Meanwhile, while Brimble launches Bannon, Nibs begins working something with the water as strange energies begin to shape and form it and steer the boat closer to the shore. And Bannon, you're in the boat. What are you doing?
Holding on to the rope and trying to secure it to part of the boat so my brother can pull us in.
I don't wait. As soon as he lands, I start pulling.
It's like a human grappling hook.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Peter, are you doing anything during all of this? I should probably...
Seems like they got it for now.
Okay.
Just gonna stand by.
Excellent. So yeah, Nibs, you're able to really affect the current, and with Brimble pulling on Bannon, you guys easily bring the boat to shore. Very well done. And yeah, so I mean, you're helping them out, and at a moment later, an older fellow suddenly slips in the water, and he starts calling out. It's like, Oh, my ankle. Crap. A little help. Little help.
Is this at the same time as the kids are being pulled?
No, this is the kids have been pulled in and are like being,
Oh, okay.
taken off the boat. So like, that's all like done. It's just this is some random older citizen that was walking, kind of just blankly, not paying attention, just he just lost his world, he's not caring about anything, and he slipped in the water and apparently sprained his ankle or something. But he's sitting there in in the water in pain, asking for help.
Peter will come and help him out. Probably, like, let him. I don't know if he'd let him use his staff, but like, I don't know.
Okay. I'll cast Healing Word on him.
Okay.
Oops. I didn't mean to. I did not mean to cast that.
Oh, that's all right. Okay, so like you can cast Healing Word from, obviously you don't have to be adjacent. Like about how far away are you from the old man when you do this?
I don't know. I can be up to 60 feet though, so if I'm too far, I'll get a little closer and cast it on him.
Well, I mean, you can be as close as you want. I mean, are you just like, would he notice you cast this?
Oh, it was a very obvious casting. Like, I imagine I'm still pulling the rope for the kids or for the boat, and I just with one arm reach over and openly pray to Kir Jolith and ask for his blessing as a healing energy radiates from me to the old man.
Okay, and
Nothing Brimble does is stealthy. He no comprende stealtho.
And yeah, so like he's there like writhing, and like then like this burst of healing energy like surrounds his ankle, and he's still just kind of sitting there holding it, doing the
After a few moments, I'll be like, "Hey, man, it's fine. Get up."
Oh, huh? What? How did you do that?
I didn't do it. Kir Jolith did. Thank him.
Yeah, I totally did that.
I'm not.
No, he didn't do it. Kir Jolith did it.
Who?
No, I did it.
That's a lie. He sometimes tells those.
Who's
Kir Jolith never did it.
Who is Kir Jolith?
No, I totally did it.
Kir Jolith is the god I serve, and he lets me heal people.
What? Like the old gods?
Yeah, he's
I
one of
got
the
a
old gods.
20. I got 20 in my deception. I did it.
I don't care about your deception. I
don't know.
I know that I cast a spell. You can't convince me I didn't cast it.
Yeah, but I can convince him that you didn't cast it.
I mean, he does seem pretty convincing.
Yeah, he lies a lot.
I do not take that back.
I will not take it back. It's true. You're lying right now.
Okay, you can, Ricky, you can do a persuasion check.
Even though we went on about how non-hiding I am of casting the magic.
Yeah, and you're just trying to persuade him that Nibs is a liar.
I would be perfectly fine if he rolled insight at advantage against my 20 there.
Yeah,
and actually, I would be perfectly fine if you said I had disadvantage on that deception check.
Yeah, I'm not
Because
worried.
how blatant and obvious of a lie it was.
Oh, absolutely. And I never even called for a deception check, so
I think I did okay.
I think so.
Boo.
Why am I so lucky at weird rolls? But earlier I was rolling like a 1. I got a 1. Like, oh, the luck of the game.
Hedgehogs are cute. I'm watching the chat as much as I can. But yeah, so anyway, he's like, well, like the old gods. Like,
He didn't look that old or else. So, I mean, it was just don't look old.
I may be an old man, but I want to learn some new things. Please, you must teach me about this Kiri Jolith. If the old gods are returning, I must know. I must know everything.
First thing I want to say is I called Nibs a liar, and I feel a little guilty about it. Sometimes he doesn't tell all of the truth, but he's a nice guy.
I always tell the truth.
That's not entirely necessarily factual, but he usually does a pretty good job of telling something adjacent to the truth.
That's a lie.
That's true. He does a horrible job of keeping himself adjacent to the truth.
That's more accurate.
But he is genuinely a nice person.
That's
so
also a
Grumble,
lie.
When he's had his snacks.
do you think he has like enough time for you to tell him everything you want to tell him about Kiri Joel?
It's simple. Kiri Jolith is a god. He doesn't like evil. Sometimes we have to smite things. But he wants to be like... He's kind of like the Knights of Solamnia, but better.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Excellent.
Look.
You can spend some time talking with him, teaching him about Kiri Jolith.
I will.
Maybe a little bit of time goes by. I don't know if you remember or not, but you have a package for Darrett that Becklin wanted you to give to him once
Oh, yeah.
you'd all gotten
We
out
give
of,
him the thing.
Vogler. So, yeah, you're able to find Darrett pretty easily. He's helping Mayor Raven, with some other refugees, making sure that, like bumps and bruises are tended to. Everybody's getting some food and whatnot. But yeah, you find Darrett no problem. Hey guys, what's happening?
What's the person's name? I forgot her name. Davis the name.
Becklin.
I go, listen, Gareth, we have to do this. So just come over here and get ready for it, because it's gonna happen.
All right. And
Sounds oddly threatening.
I want
Emotional friend and in between me and Bannon.
and I also want to point out that like Darrett's still holding on to Becklin's helmet. Ricky, you were probably unaware, but when Jaeth, Cudgel's lieutenant, came back, he was carrying Becklin's helmet. Yeah, I mentioned that earlier, as proof of her words, and Darrett's still holding on to it.
Come on. Set the helmet down.
No, I think I'm gonna keep an eye on it until
No,
Becklin
we're
gets
not gonna
back.
touch it. We just want to give you something else.
I'll hold it for a second. Just right in front of your eyes. I'm not taking it anywhere. He just wants to give you something that he's supposed to give you.
Yeah.
Make a persuasion check, baby.
Nope. That's
Why do people not trust kinders? 18.
Okay. Like, all right. Yeah, here. Hold on to this for me, please. Thank you.
Right. As soon as he lets go of
Right
it,
out so we can see it.
Huh?
As soon as I let go of it, I go, you probably know what this is, and I argued against it, but she demanded, and I hand him the thing.
and you hand him this 70-pound box.
Mm-hmm.
70-pound wooden box. So he takes it. Is like kind of oh, jeez, what? Anybody got like a crowbar or something? Help me open this.
I'm pretty strong.
Might have a spell. Actually, I don't think I took it.
I have a hand axe.
I'm looking.
I mean, a hand axe would work. Most likely.
I hand him the hand axe as I'm still holding onto the helm, and then put both hands back on it and hold it straight out.
I try to open it first. Is it locked?
It's not. It's like nailed shut. It's a wooden box.
Oh.
More of a crate.
Mm-hmm.
Just been carrying that this whole time?
Well, it got loaded onto the boat.
Look, I've been working out.
Yeah, as far as like push, pull, lift, carry, drag, and whatnot, Brimble's strength score is essentially doubled. It's ridiculous.
Wow.
And I have an 18 strength.
Yeah, so his strength is essentially a 36 when it comes to figuring out how much he can push, pull, carry, or drag.
I have a small knife that I could use to
Try to
and
give my
pry it
hand
open.
axe. I can do it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are, if you have the right tools available, you can easily open the crates.
What's in an explorer's?
That is a good question.
A backpack, a bedroll, a mess kit, a tinderbox, 10 torches, 10 rations, water skin, hemp and rope.
Oh.
Yeah, explore. So, yeah, Burglar's Pack has a crowbar, I think.
I'm no burglar.
All right. I don't have one. You'll have to use the hand axe.
But yeah, and you guys can open it, and as you do, let's see, where is the thing? So he opens the box, and inside of the box is a suit of plate armor, filigreed with Solamnic knotwork, perfectly sized for Darrett. There's no note or any other instructions with the armor. And when he sees it, and knowing that you are delivering it to him from Becklin, he almost starts crying. He's guys. Thank you. I will wear this proudly. I will not bring shame.
Does he outrank us?
No.
All right. So then I'll put my arm around his shoulder and very quietly and reverently just say, "Essilorus Opmithus."
Essilorus Opmithus, brother. And okay, I know how to put this on, but I've never had to put it on myself. Could you give me a hand, please?
I'll act as your squire for this, and then I help him get it on.
And I clap.
I think I have a handout. Do we have a handout with him?
Okay, if you have a handout of a giant Kinder putting on his armor, I would be very impressed.
Oh, but I might have. Wait.
If you have a handout
Nope, that's
of a
not it.
giant hand putting armor on a human,
No.
you're the best DM I've ever played with.
I wouldn't have that one. I forgot what handout I was looking for. I remember, but no, I do not. Oh, wait. Actually, this might work. Maybe if this thing ever loads.
Derek seems most righteous now.
I don't have it. Oh, wait. Yes, we do.
No, I don't. Yes, we do. No, we don't. Yes, we do.
Okay, here. I can actually put it in the chat. There you go, Derek.
Looks cool. I can't wait till we have some.
Oh, snap.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Derek with his armor here. I'll bring up the
Looks heavy.
chat real quick here. There, now you can see Derek in his armor. Alright. Yeah, so you guys kind of carry on with that sort of thing, and some time passes.
And I do give him the helmet back.
You give him the helmet back. And what's everybody's wisdom? What's everybody's passive wisdom? I think
mine's like 147 if I carry the 2.
Oh, I think yours is the highest, but
And that been
I've just got 14.
13.
it's okay. Yeah, 11.
Mine is 14.
Oh, are we talking perception?
yes,
No, he said passive
Okay, 11.
wisdom.
I know he did.
passive perception.
Oh,
Passive
passive
perception.
perception.
Passive perception is also 11.
12.
Okay. So Brimble, shortly after arriving on shore and helping these people and giving Derek his armor, you realize that there are 2 prominent villagers missing. Lord Baccharis and his son Baccharis the Younger.
Is that the guy who was an a-hole?
Uh-huh.
Ugh,
And
I don't like it. I'm right.
and the other one.
And his son, they do not appear to be around.
Were they on the ships when they floated this way?
You wouldn't know. They would have been on a boat ahead of you.
But I'm sure we would have heard a bunch of bitching if he was around.
Honestly, Peter just does not care
Mm.
at the moment.
I only care because that jerk caused this.
Did he?
Yeah, he totally is in cahoots with them.
So what do? You start asking?
I ask around. I ask, who's in charge?
Oh, Mayor Raven's in charge.
I go find Mayor Raven.
Okay, and you find her without a problem. Like I said, she was with Derek, moments ago.
I'm gonna say, hey, where's that guy?
Yeah, that. Hey, has anyone seen the Uthestides? Yeah. They went into the city like a few hours ago. They said something about addressing the city's leaders. Okay.
Great.
Well, one of two things have happened. Either they're stupid and now they're dead, or they've betrayed you.
And we've got kicked out of Calamon.
Well, I don't like to think there's only ever two options or a thing, but perhaps perhaps it wouldn't be unwise for your group to, like I was saying on the boat last night. I mean, you guys, without you, things would be far worse for our people here in Vogler. For not, I can barely. You know, on that note, there's no need to call me mayor anymore either. Just Raven is fine. But
Yes,
Yeah,
yeah,
really, he can't be a mayor of a town that doesn't exist anymore.
she, and then
Yeah, can you tell? Ron was doing his girl voice so well.
yeah, I try, and but like I said, it would be most we would most appreciate it if you could go ahead and speak to, you know, the city's council on our behalf here. Make sure, you know, I give you whatever authority you need to speak on the behalf of the people of Vogler to ensure the security and safety of, well, what's left of us.
You hear that, Brimble? We're mayor of Vogler.
Oh, so they want us to go into the city that we've gone to and put in a good word for these refugees?
Yeah.
All right.
Excellent. Garrett, you should probably go with them too.
Was that the guy who just got the armor?
Yes.
Yeah.
If he dies, I call dibs.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Did you call dibs or nibs?
Dude, if Derek dies, Peter's gonna be pissed.
Ugh, that was funny.
Oh,
man.
boy. All
I'm
right.
a holy nice guy. I call dibs on his dead. He hasn't even died yet. It's okay. I'll heal him.
All right.
Out of magic.
So, let me see. Did I hit the thing? Yeah. So, as I said before, like the walled city of Calaman, it was visible a bit a ways out. This is like the best, you know, image I could find of the city that's not a map. To kind of give you an idea of what you're sort of walking into. So that, of course, there is Castle Calaman, with the rest of the city surrounding it on the, you know, beneath this uprising cliff.
I called dibs on the bedroom in the tall tower.
Probably where whatever the king is.
He better not be there. I just called dibs on that room.
That is true. All dibs.
Does it work if I call dibs on all the scrolls in the city?
Yeah. I mean, that's how dibs works.
Oh,
That's exactly how dibs works.
I don't think that's how dibs works, guys.
General rule of
I don't
thumb, nobody
think so either.
overrides my dibs.
I would like to roll a sleight of hand to steal the plate mail off of the guy. I'm kidding. I'm 100% kidding.
If only that movie
I rolled
was
a
on-
20.
There's a movie that I love that if it was on Amazon Prime, I could do a watch party on Twitch for it, but maybe I'll do one on Discord someday. Anyways, the trek from the makeshift from the landing spot to Calaman is about 2 miles. So, you guys are
Wait. The movie that you want to do a watch party to.
one of the gamers movies.
Okay.
oh.
That's where, you know, I'm gonna steal the pants off that guy. I'm gonna backstab him with a ballista.
I saw a meme that makes fun of that kind of stuff, and it's
But
the
yeah,
player's
that's
like, I want to throw him to the moon. It's like, you
essentially.
can't throw the guy to the moon. Yes, I can. I can try. Can I at least try? DM goes, fine. Fuck it. Make your roll, but the DC's really high. Woohoo! I crit my roll. The DM's like, you can't crit on an ability check in 5e. He's like, the player goes, fuck you. I rolled a crit. I threw him to the moon.
Well, anyhow. As
That
you
makes me laugh every time.
So as you approach the city, statues of Titanic soldiers line Calaman's mighty walls. These ancient stone knights stare into the distance, daring invaders to dash themselves against defenses that withstood even the cataclysm. A disorganized neighborhood of tents and ramshackle structures lines the road to the city's nearest gate, where soldiers in blue and yellow uniforms question all who enter.
Do these look like tents for the military force, or is it like more refugees?
More like refugees. So it's like tents and ramshackle structures, just like sort of like if the population of the city gets too big, it starts sort of branching out beyond the walls. That's kind of what's happening here.
Okay, I head on up to him.
All right, so guard stops you, kind of a portly fellow. All right, what brings y'all here to Calman?
The river and some dragon people who were attacking Vogler.
Oh, Vogler.
Yeah, I don't like them guys.
What, the people from Vogler? What's wrong with the
No,
people from
no,
Vogler?
The dragon guys.
Oh, that makes more sense.
Pronouns, pal.
Righty-o then. Yeah, Vogler.
It asked to be the representative of all these refugees, and it's like, man, fuck them.
You're the representative of all. Who is that other?
We're absolutely representatives of Vogler.
Ah, well that's.
Is this guy a knight?
No, he's just a guard.
Who's in charge of everything out here, I say? Standing as tall as I can, being a Kender.
The militia, of course, or the council. The council's in charge of everything. Well, why is Vogler sending multiple representatives? I thought you already sent your representative hours ago.
No, he's his own self-appointed representative because he's a pompous ass.
Okay, well, I don't know anything about that. Castle's that way, and he kind of like points behind him. Can't miss it. It's, basically you can see it everywhere. But that's where he headed off to, I suppose. That's where you're gonna want to be heading off to, right?
Right.
Cheerio and all that.
All right then, right. Off you go. Off you go.
I'm going off. And I go. The whole time I'm carrying the cat on my shoulder.
So, here, now we can actually, I'll switch this to another map. Oh, that's back here. Yeah, they kind of put these ones slightly out.
I'm a map.
Ooh.
Place you gotta go. I'm the one you need to know. I'm the map.
Okay, so here you can see the city of Calaman, and you guys are entering here at the. Oh, there it pings. The trade gate.
So I was thinking we were going to come in into here, but no. Okay.
No, you guys, about 2 miles up the river. So there's about a 2 mile walk to get to here from where everyone pulled
Can you
ashore.
see where we're coming in again? Because I didn't see the pantry.
Is it over here?
Right here.
Okay.
So yeah, you can see the roads to Vogler, Vingard River. So you're coming from the northwest. And you enter into the town gate, and you can see where the castle is situated in roughly the center of the city. Ooh, speaking of, we are in the city. And it's like late morning.
I'm power walking to the castle.
Okay.
Peter's gonna be like trailing behind, trying to keep up.
It's hard because I'm pissed.
Okay. Everybody heading to the castle.
Yes, but
I grabbed the collar of his wolf. Like, come on.
we're coming. We're coming.
I'm keeping up as fast as I can. And Nibs is not trying to keep up.
I'm keeping my eyes
Rumble, wait.
at the shops and stuff throughout. But
Okay, so yeah, Castle Calaman rises atop rugged cliffs that are visible from anywhere within the city walls and for miles beyond. Yeah, there's not really much else to say about it as you approach there. Even if the imposing Castle Calaman did not stand atop 100-foot cliffs, it would still tower over every other structure in the city. The path to it rises up the cliffside, overlooked by gigantic statues matching those that line the city's walls. At the path's end, guards stand before an open gate. And as you approach, the guards are similar to those at the city gate. It's like, alright, state your business.
we are the real representatives of Vogler, here to talk about some kind of refugee status around this area.
Can I do something before he starts talking?
What?
I'd like to cast guidance on him. So for 1 minute, he's going to be able to add a D4 to a skill check.
I'll let you do it this time, but you really gotta try and be quicker with it. Sometimes that one. Okay, so go ahead. You don't actually even need to make a roll with this. The guard looks at you a little funny. And he's like, "Well, they're sending a Kender now. Can't be any worse than the other one." All right. Yeah.
I am a
Sending
knight
two
of
Kender.
Lamia. We are both knights of Lamia. You will give us the respect we are owed.
Okay. Make a persuasion check. And you have guidance.
Yeah, persuasion at disadvantage with guidance.
Oh no.
Guidance netted you a 1.
I rolled a 9 persuasion.
Very nice.
Captain Jimmy has redeemed sound alert. Make the DM tell a joke. And Rick, if you think I don't know, that's you.
First of all, that's wild ass accusations you just made. All right.
Is it?
Unless you
All right,
can prove
accurate.
that, which you can't.
Okay. I got a joke for you.
Finally, for Captain Jimmy, you mean?
My god's justice must be served cold. Why? For if I let it get warm, it will simply become my god's just water.
Love it.
Okay. There it is. Right, back to the castle. Yeah, he leads you he leads you towards the courtyard and gestures across the way and says, "All right, yeah, just head over into the council chamber there and you'll be able to speak with the council." So
I go up to the horse post and everything and hook my steed, my little doggy, up to it,
all right.
and then head on in.
Okay, so as you're crossing the courtyard, as you cross the paved courtyard, a familiar figure intercepts you with an arrogant smile. Baccharis, the younger. My father has matters well in hand. We'll be sure to send for you and the rest of the fish folk once we've determined what's best for them.
I walk right by him without even acknowledging that he exists as a human.
We both do.
Hey, my father.
Peter intentionally bumps him.
But you guys are a bunch of jerks. And he like starts just like and then storms off.
Does Nibs have delusion or prestidigitation? Nibs should make a farting sound coming out of him.
Sure, I'll use minor illusion for it though, because I don't have prestidigitation.
Yeah, that works.
And so like you do that, and he's just like, that wasn't me. And
Nibs is gonna start waving his hand in front of his face and backing away, be like, "Oh my god, that was a bad one too."
And he slinks away and it's like, "You guys suck." All right. So we're about to enter the council chamber. I think now would be a good time for us to just take a quick little break. So maybe we can stretch or get a snack or use the facilities. Sound good, everyone?
Sounds good.
Yep.
Right.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Ron, where should I?
Alrighty. We are back. Thanks for hanging out while we took a short break. And we are in the city of Calaman. And we are about to enter the council chambers of Castle Calaman.
Right.
Oh, I need the other blurb. There we go. And everything looks right. All right, perfect. So yeah, you guys shove past Bakaris the Younger. You make it seem like he farts and everything, and just embarrass him. Really, you injure him the best way to injure him, and by harming his ego.
Technology existed.
But yeah, so you arrive at the council chamber. The guard escorts you inside. He opens the door. Is like, we're now presenting the delegation from Vogler. And
I'm gonna cast guidance on Lewis's character.
Okay. And there's eight serious-looking people sitting around a broad table in the middle of a spacious hall. At the table's end is a tall man with plaited blonde hair and a velvet vest of blue and gold, and he stands up to greet you. Yes, welcome guests. I'm Governor Kalof Miat. Your leader here has briefed us on the situation in Vogler, his bold defense, and his eagerness to strike back against these invaders. And as Miat says this, he nods to a man near him, Lord Bakaris, who kind of glares at you at your intrusion. And the governor continues on, tell us, are your people still preparing for battle?
Okay. Lord Bakaris is a self-appointed person of his own ego.
What?
We are here delegated by the former mayor of Vogler. She sent us here to talk on the behalf. Our people cannot fight. We barely got out there alive.
Excuse me, I
Just
need
like I said.
to say something real quick.
It's just like I said.
When he says former mayor, Nibs is going to use this telepathy to correct him and go, no, say current mayor.
Vogler does not exist.
You don't need to listen to them. I know what the fisher folk need best. We need to take their home back. We must fight. We can't let these dragon army people walk all over us.
And during the battle, let me see here. Oh yeah, I remember where you were. You were cowering. You were not in the battle.
Okay, hang on. There seems to be a little bit of disagreement here. The delegation from Vogler, you folks, what exactly is going on? Do you mind to clarify the situation for me, please?
Yes, sir. I am Baron Silverquill, Knight of Solamnia, Order of the Crown. Myself and my younger brother here, pointing to Grumble, are both knights. We were fighting alongside these. I think they said they're halflings. I look like gnomes, but these halflings were there with us, and we helped protect the village as long as we could, along with the other folks that were there fighting. They overtook the village, and we managed to get out with 200-ish survivors, and we are here to request an area to set up a camp for our safety.
Well, the Governor Miet frowns. This is dire news. My heart goes out to your friends and families. But I hope you can understand our reticence to welcome you all through our city's gates. These aren't normal times. Marshal, and the governor gestures towards a stern woman who's wearing armor, embellished with the blue and gold colors of Calaman. She nods and begins. I'm Marshal Vendry, commander of Calaman's military forces. I'm afraid your situation is far from unique.
I saw as much coming in.
Far from unique sounds like a bad thing.
Indeed. There are small villages and farms to the south and east of Calaman that have been burned in recent weeks. But Vogler is the largest community to be attacked. And frankly, one of the only one with many survivors. You said, you mentioned something about 200 plus survivors at the shore.
Yes, and we are very willing to make up tents on the outside of your walls, and with this, we will be able to give aid fishing. We are great fishing people, and we will also be purchasing tents and other items and food to give you guys plenty of extra profit in your pockets.
So,
And also,
go ahead.
you will earn the boon of Kiriojolis the god.
I'm not familiar. Sorry. Anyhow, you guys.
Hold on.
You guys were saying something. You guys actually were battling against these forces, and you survived, which is more than what can be said of several of our scouts. What do you know of strange claw-like gashes in their armor?
Yes, we can go through that with your commander there, and we can we can explain all the situation. They are walking dragon people.
I lean down to my brother and I go, I think I have an idea to make him believe us.
Of various colors.
Yeah.
And my brother has something he would like to add.
Do me a favor. Did any of your scouts come back from this injured?
No, all of our scouts came back dead.
Do you have any injured in the city right now?
I'm sure there's plenty of injured people in this city. It is a city, after all.
Bring one here. Just please.
Yes, take the injured person that it hurts them to move around and bring them here instead of going to
It's worth it. They'll feel better. I want to show you how we defeated the Draconians. That you probably don't believe it.
We're not going to be killing them. Don't worry.
I think you mean aided the villagers on that part.
That's what we do.
Yeah.
Perhaps we'll have time for a demonstration later. We have to come to a decision presently.
Yes. Yes, we do.
Yeah,
But
We need all of the information first.
the marshal's correct.
Wait, who's saying that?
That's the governor now.
Okay.
The dragon people turn to stone and take the weapons with them, and then they turn to dust afterwards. There is another one that explodes out and does damage. I mean, it's not good. Fighting them is very dangerous.
Well, I am quite eager for any intel that you might have. Um,
They turn to
but
stone when you kill them.
right.
And then you're
Ooh,
gonna want to
ooh.
kill them with bows and arrows because getting up close to them, they like pop and
Yeah,
this
I
poisonous
I
crap that
Master
sucks.
I'm
Nibs.
pretty sure
Master
he
Nibs.
just said that. Right.
You
You
use
got
the arcane. Can you show them a picture of what these um, beasts look like?
Sure, I'll cast minor illusion and make a little almost hologram of what they look like.
okay, and they like Marshall Vendry doesn't really react. Um, she she doesn't have any experience with like draconians or anything like that, but she's seen some shit. So like she's a hardened soldier. The governor, on the other hand, he kind of recoils a bit at the sight of them. He's like, oh my god. And
And
uh,
that is one of several varieties of them,
oh
and they fly.
dear lord. Um, right. Can you all give us just a few minutes? We need to uh, discuss what we've learned and come to a decision. If you could
Yep,
all,
and
yeah, you guys just wait outside the council door. It'll be fine.
not a problem, sir. And we will gladly do it. And we have more information on how to properly uh, kill them too. Once you guys make your decision,
Excellent.
and I walk out.
Very good.
Yep.
Everyone.
I follow. So,
Okay.
yeah.
So you guys are ushered. You guys and Derek are ushered into the hall outside the council chamber. Lord Baccaris isn't asked to
And
leave though, so he's still in
Pompous
there.
ass was not asked to leave. Wow.
He's still in there.
Do they? How far away would be like the infirmary?
But you don't. You would have no idea. You've never been in the castle.
You can ask like a guard
That's
nearby.
one of the
Yeah.
guards if they have any injured guards around.
Yeah, you can ask the guard.
I go to the guard and go, listen, I'm a cleric. Where you're injured?
It in the infirmary.
Directions, please. Quickly.
He gives you some directions. I do believe it's on the first floor in the castle, but yeah, he gives you directions to the infirmary.
All right, I head that way.
Okay, what's everybody else doing?
I said, I look at Bannon and say, you should stay here, brother.
I'm heading
Oh.
with him.
I plan to. I'm staying right outside the door.
I'll be
I
back. I'll be
I
back.
don't think all of us need to go, so Peter's gonna stay with Bannon.
No, I'm going with him.
Okay.
Oh God. I head to the infirmary.
All right, you guys head to the infirmary. You find the infirmary. It's a small room, several cots. There's a few people that are like laid up, mainly like broken limbs, that sort of thing.
Go up to one. So there's a few people broken limbs and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Would that be like just like a cure wounds?
Yeah, you could do a cure wounds.
What? And I go, who's the worst off here?
Like the orderly kind of points back at a cot in the corner and is like, old man Jimothy.
What's wrong?
No, his
Right.
I can't hear you.
I said, I know that's
Oh.
like make up a disease.
Like, well, for one thing, his arm's off, but
Oh,
But off? I can't
Yeah.
fix that.
he lost his arm. He lost a lot of blood.
Amateur.
Wait.
I should have had him stab me and then have him kill me in front of him.
That would be violent. All right, so I'm just gonna go up to the. Is he sick? Does he have disease? Is it just like blood loss and pain from the arm?
We could say like that would do like the lesser restoration would because he probably would have been like feverish and whatnot. Just in
So
that
I'll go ahead.
condition.
I'll go ahead and do I'll do one lesser restoration,
Okay.
and if that doesn't fix him, I'll also do like a healing word. He's a commoner. He doesn't. Oh, I can do a cure wounds.
But are you doing it here or are you doing it?
I have the orderly watch me. I say, come here. I want to make sure I'm not whatever, and then I cast lesser restoration, and then I cast cure wounds. So,
Oh. By the power of the old gods.
and I say that's exactly it.
I've heard rumors, but it's true. The gods are returning. The gods must be returning.
Kiri Jolith did this.
Kiri Joel. Oh. Yes, I know of him. Yeah.
Good.
I remember.
Also, can you do me a favor?
Yes, anything for a herald of Kiri Jolith.
I want, and is the old man? Is he able to get up and move around?
He is.
Will you two come with us to the leadership in the castle and explain what just happened?
Sure. Yeah, absolutely.
Let's go, and I take them back to my brother.
All right. Oh.
And Garrett, don't think I forgot you. You're there, and I should have let you talk some too. And but I did point to you whenever I was talking about the rest of the people with us. I did not forget you, sir, or sir.
Okay.
Garrett, you're not sir, but you know what I mean.
Oh no, it's fine. I totally understand. We all did what we could, and I think you were right in what you said. 'Cause I mean, that jerk, he doesn't know what's right for us. He doesn't care about that village. He doesn't care
No,
about
he
the
doesn't.
people.
He wants to get himself up on their council and have all of our people gone, and don't want nothing to do with anybody else except for him
Yeah.
and his brood.
It's a damn travesty, is what it is.
A damn travesty.
Damn travesty.
Damn travesty.
damn travesty.
All right.
I love our people.
So about Brimble and Nibs return with the orderly and the older man. You guys are still outside the council chamber waiting. They take about another, let's see, you're gone maybe about like 10, 15 minutes. They take about another 15 minutes or so, and the chamber doors open. Most of the council members file past you without a glance. Marshal Vendry beckons to you from the door, while inside, Governor Miat and Lord Baccharis remain seated. So,
I enter.
all right, yep, come back in,
Yeah.
please.
Come back in.
Everyone, please grab a seat.
I let the old man and orderly sit down first.
Okay. Like, what are you... I thought... Wasn't he sick with the fever from losing his arm? Why are you out of bed, Jimothy?
She gave me a pill. I grew a new kidney.
I love Star Trek.
He
so
has
much.
a fever, and the only medicine is more cowbell.
I just went in and started playing cowbell for everybody.
Uh, oh. Anyways, please, in a decisive tone, the governor says, "The citizens of Calaman are prepared to offer your people shelter in the neighborhoods outside of the city walls."
Hold on. Before you come to a decision,
We've
you
already
need to understand what just happened here. Please ask Timothy to completely explain what happened to him, and ask the orderly to explain it from an orderly's perspective. After you hear those, then let's talk. I think as the only people to fight the Draconians and survive, we've at least earned that respect.
So make a persuasion check.
Do I have a advantage token? I do. I'm casting in my inspiration token to roll this SOB with advantage. Son of a bitch.
Oh.
Amazing. Great job, Ricky. Hashtag nailed it. Sometimes you can set yourself up for success and, you know, the dice say, no, we're not doing that.
I did a really cool thing.
You did do a really cool thing, and the dice did not agree.
Like, we have some semblance of order here, please. I'll let you say what it is you need to say in just a moment, but we've already come to a decision, so you're going to have to hear us out, or we might just have to cancel your decision. I thought we were working with the representatives of a city here. We gotta be on diplomatic terms.
Yes, but you didn't allow us in here while you allowed that person who's not elected by the people to make decisions with you. I'm confused how that's orderly.
Don't worry about that.
Don't worry about that complete and utter blatant injustice.
Brother, let's hear what he has to say before we start causing issues.
Oh. As I was saying before, the citizens of Calaman are prepared to offer your people shelter in the neighborhoods outside of the city walls, the protection of our soldiers, and also, while we can spare it, food from our tables. There is a condition, though, and don't worry. We are concerned about the threat posed by the enemy that attacked Vogler. Anything that you have to offer on that, we are eager to hear. We have woefully little information on this foe, and, as Marshal Vendry said, the scouts sent to learn more have all disappeared. But you have faced this foe and saved an entire village from an attack. So in return for Calaman's protection of the people of Vogler, we would like for you all, and he points to you guys, specifically not to Lord Bracaris, we'd like all of you to report to Marshal Vendry as special operatives in the Calaman military.
I'm gonna use minor illusion to play the James Bond music.
I can work with the commander. She seems knowledgeable in the art of war, and with our knowledge, we will be able to put more of a hurt to the dragon dudes.
Will we be given any other resources?
Well, obviously, you'll be sworn in. You'll become esquires of Calaman, and this is Marshal Vendry speaking. You'll be paid 5 steel coins per week.
Steel?
Yes, 5 steel per week. you and your companions will receive lodging here in the castle, of course. And you'll each be given an emblem with the blue and gold symbol of Kalaman etched into its face, representing of your special rank, which is basically akin to lieutenancy. Higher than a typical soldier, but lower than the commanders.
For now.
Okay. So, I motion towards the orderly.
Oh.
Tell him what happened.
Right, you did, yes. He relays the tale. He's like, this large,
I'm a kinder.
Are you?
Yes. Full blood.
He's my little brother.
Yeah, that's my big brother.
Just don't question it.
Okay. Anyway.
If you want to ask our parents, I mean, it'll take them a while to get here.
We can invite our family in if you want more kinder.
Huh. That's very, very odd.
Anyway, tell the story.
Right, so he comes in and says something. There's this glow of energy, and boom, Jimothy is better again. I mean, he still doesn't have his arm, but he's not sick anymore, and I don't think I've ever seen him actually with this much energy. And like Jimothy's kind of just like, yeah, I feel great.
Do you want to know how that happened?
Yeah, please.
How about?
It's divine healing. I'm a cleric of Kiri Jolith.
Of Kiri Jolith? Huh.
Yeah. The old gods are coming back. At least one of them is already here. The armies, those dragon men, they serve Tychesis, another old god.
No, that is troublesome.
Yeah.
Well, then it would be quite the boon to us if you were to accept this assignment. What do you say?
I look down at Bannon.
We will help you, yes. Anything for the citizens of Bogler getting their protection that they need. The lieutenancy will do for now until we prove ourselves more than that. And yeah, we will do what we can to inform and teach you guys how to not die when you're attacked by the dragon dudes.
That's very good.
We're really good at not dying when they attack.
Kind of the key thing we do, not die.
One more favor, please.
What is your request?
That guy that you had sitting in here is not very good to the people.
What?
He's self-serving. He's very selfish, and he doesn't help. He runs at the first sign of danger.
I've never been so insulted in my entire life.
The former mayor would be a better representative and actually elected by the people to serve them.
But I don't have to take this. You already heard. You know what's going on, and you're gonna take their word over mine.
I've proven everything I've said that I could. I've healed the sick for you. All he's done is give you honeyed words, and if you look at his words, they all benefit him.
Yeah, we can. Your assessment is duly noted. And the marshal nods.
And he will greatly appreciate being able to be in with the people out there in those makeshift little homes out there. He loves being that close to the people. So, you know,
Hmm. I'll take care of my own lodgings. Thank you very much. And he gets up and leaves.
Weird. He didn't want to stay with his people he represented? Oh my god, what a surprise. Never.
Uh,
Do you guys have plate armor?
Um, I'll have to see what's available in the armory, but yeah, there should be. I don't think we have any plate armor, but there should be plenty of armor there and weaponry too as needed. You're all going to sign on then, I take it?
I look at my brother.
Do you
Yeah.
have any scrolls for mages?
Well, not here in the castle. That's gonna be. You might find something in the market. You might find something by the docks, by the harbor, rather. Occasionally, a ship comes in bearing rare or exotic goods. You might find something like that there, but the magic, like anywhere, is quite rare. There is an apothecary. That mage might have something.
I believe we do need to stop by there.
Where is the best blacksmith in the city?
That'd be the Hammer Strike Forges. You probably saw them if you came in through the trade gate.
Okay. I have a special project I think he'll be happy to do.
Right. Okay. You guys.
So we are.
You're going to? Perfect.
I think the plot advances in the storyline if we join, guys.
I'm pretty sure it does, and that's why I've been.
I have no reservations because I really hate that guy. Not the one we're talking to, but the other guy. But for sake of the plot, we're joining. Everybody cool with that?
Yeah.
For the sake of the plot. Well, at
For the
least
sake of the plot.
for the sake of the plot.
Peter does want to ask if there's any mages in this city that live here. Oh wait, no, I think he just said just the apothecary, didn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. In that case, Peter would ask, who could I talk to see if there's been someone I'm looking for passing through here?
I mean, if you're looking for rumors, you could, check the Steady Beacon. It's a tavern. That's probably the first place I'd look if that's where you're looking for rumors. Trying to find someone in particular. I mean, that's kind of a very broad question. Tavern's probably the first place I'd look. I mean, if I was traveling, that's where I'd go.
Might actually ask the guards that guard the gates of the city. All right.
Alright, very well. So, I'll have my aide see to your first payment immediately.
Oh, shit. Nice. I honestly didn't think we were getting paid.
And then, with that, Governor, please, Quite, yes. So, the Vogel's people will be provided with food and supplies. Marshal, please dispatch some guards to help the refugees relocate to the lodgings outside the trade gate. And that essentially concludes the meeting. Marshal Vendry asks, she's like, so when you guys are ready to learn more about your position and your first duties, come see me in my office on the second floor of the castle here. But until then, you should ensure that your people are safe and familiarize yourselves with the city.
That sounds like a good idea. So anyway, I have a different thing I want to do.
Okay?
It's kind of talking to Rib Rob.
Oh.
So this is, and I'm mentioning this on purpose while the stream's going on. One of the most underutilized rules in D&D that I've noticed is that spellcasters can scribe scrolls, and if it happens to also be a wizard spell, you can hand said scroll to the wizard, and he can put the spell in his spellbook. So it's a way to increase the utility of said wizard of the party by teaching him random spells that the rest of the party knows. That way, the other spellcasters don't have to focus on some spells and stuff like that. You still get the spell effect. It adds versatility to the party. That being said, Nibs can scribe a scroll for command in a day and give Rib Rob the spell.
That would be awesome. Also, I imagine I could actually sell scrolls, couldn't I? Like if I really wanted.
Yeah, you
If you found
probably.
somebody who would buy them.
Side note, on the command thing, the gold cost is 25.
All right.
I'm looking at a chart for it right now. For second level spells, it's 250 gold to scribe the scroll.
How much does plate armor cost, Ron?
Plate armor is expensive.
Lot of steel.
I'm gonna whisper so me and Rib Rob can have those conversations.
1,500 gold pieces.
Which would
I've got 1,500 steel, right?
Yep.
I've got a solid 15.
You're 1/100th of the way there.
But I can heal people.
Yeah.
I don't want to sell my healing services, though.
No, it's for donations.
Yes. Every day at the end of the day, Ron, I'm going to go down to the infirmary and I'm going to heal as many people as I can. And I'm going to say, listen, I'm trying to earn plate armor. If any of you guys have extra plate armor or would like to kick in towards plate armor, that's great. Nothing is required.
Okay. You're looking for plate armor. You guys are...
Yeah, I just want plate armor for my character. It's essentially going to give me 2 more and it'll put me at like 22, I think, with the shield.
Excellent. So, what are you guys doing? Are you heading back to the camp?
I'm heading back to the camp, passing by the weaponsmith, and I want to talk to them on the way out.
Okay. And then, Brimble, what are you doing? Going back with Bannon? Okay. I guess.
Oh, sorry, yes. I'm doing that, and then at the end of the day, I'm going to do the healing stuff.
Okay. Peter, what are you doing? Are you going back to the camp with Bannon and Brimble right away, or are you going to stay in the city?
I do want to try to take care of a couple things. I think
Excuse me.
we're supposed to find Wyhan at the apothecary.
Wyan, yes.
Yeah. I believe both Nibs and I are supposed to.
Uh-huh.
So Peter would like to swing by there and see if anyone's even there. Yeah. I forgot what exactly we were supposed to do.
You have a scroll to deliver.
That's right.
Which we read.
Hey,
weren't
you read
supposed to.
yours.
We weren't supposed to, but Nibs totally opened and read his.
Nibs opened his?
Yes.
Okay. So you guys... Nibs, are you going with Peter to find the apothecary?
No, I can make a sleight of hand check to open it without it being noticed that it was opened, if you like. Because I would be trying to be sneaky about it.
Sure, you could do that if you want.
But yeah, I would be going to the apothecary. And I would be casting guidance on myself for this.
Okay. Alright, so we'll start with Bannon and Brimble. That's very good.
So Nibs got a 21 in getting that thing opened and read without people noticing that he opened it.
Okay. Bannon and Brimble, you begin heading back the way you came towards the trade gate, and you can hear the ringing of blacksmith hammers as you approach.
Okay.
And
We have that one.
so right here on the map, these two buildings across the road from each other, there's a sign posted in front of each of them that says Hammer Strike Forges. And there's two dwarves that are both toiling away on anvils. One is working on a shield. Another one's working on some kind of sword or something. But they're both just hammering away as you approach.
Okay. So, Brimble, do you think that our blacksmith is better than this blacksmith, or which one should I get? Which one should I hire for this?
I look
Because one has to be better than the other. Sorry.
What, Ricky?
I look really intently at both of them.
I'm saying this loud enough to where they could hear me. Saying one of them has to be better than the other.
Like, well, aye there, laddie, then you'd be wanting me. The male dwarf on the western side, stops hammering for a second. Like, what you be needing there, laddie? And then the other dwarf, a female, she's like, hey, shut up! I'm the best one over here, cousin. They kind of, bicker back and forth for a moment. Is going back and forth about who's actually better, a better smith.
Okay. So, get this. And I talked to both of them. I have this awesome weapon here. It's called a hoopak. It's a weapon of my people. I was thinking, how cool would it be if I added a special tip on the end, the pointy end, that's made it a little bit more deadlier to beings that want to hurt people.
Hey,
And
lady, we could do something with that. The female dwarf pipes up. Like, yeah, don't really do a whole
it
lot
still
with.
has to stay nimble.
Okay, right. Yeah, I don't really work with a lot of wood, but you want to put a
Just a
steel
metal
tip
part.
on this? Yeah, I think we
Oh,
can.
yes.
Okay, we can work something out here.
And I have some of this, and I pull out springs and bolts and stuff from the boiler drake. I'm not sure if you could use any of that. It was from a big dragon golem thingy that blew up. And I have this pommel to a weapon that's my mentor had. That's it survived and everything else broke. So I'm not sure if you can do anything with this stuff.
Okay, so she kind of grabs up all this stuff and is like, I suppose we could melt it down and see what happens with it. Hey, just charge you for, it'd probably be, maybe 2 or 3 days of work, just to get everything set proper. You want it done right.
No, of course.
I don't know, it'd probably be... Actually, you need a guide here, because I did not look this up.
And I am a knight of Solamnia, Order of the Crown, and I am now a special agent of
Shield.
Calaman. Nope, I'm the Crown.
Okay, well, I could probably get this done for like 2 steel pieces.
Oh, wow.
I think we have a deal. And question, do you think you could make something, some more barding for my steed? And I point to Tassie.
Well, now, you might actually want me cousin for that one. He's better with armor and such.
Okay. So
Cadbos!
you want me to pay you the two steel now?
Now you can pay me when it's done. Cause you're gonna have to leave your weapon here though, for me to work on it.
I could use I have something else I could use. I just don't like using it. Okay.
All right there, laddie. We have a deal. We'll get this done in probably 2-3 days tops.
All right.
Do you have
And,
any plate armor?
okay, that's her cousin across the way. And I am Bannon Silverquill. Nice to meet you. And your name is?
Tyria Hammerstrike.
Say the first name again.
Tyria. Tiria. It's kind of a weird dwarven name, but... And then, what about the Ravager there? What did he want?
I don't have the money for it, but I need plate armor.
Okay.
He's a kinder, like me. He's my little brother.
Oh yeah, I'm a kinder. Hey,
Mm.
don't miskinder me.
Miss Kinder.
How dare you?
Come on, that was at least a little hilarious. Did I shut you down for a second, Ron?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And that needs to be a quote.
I don't know. It's too scary.
Okay.
It's too close to not good.
Right. Huh. Don't your people usually like stick with like hides and furs and such?
I'm a knight of Salamnia. A slurst
And-
of
Yeah, I mean, Kinders all the time use. I mean, I'm in armor.
That's weird too. Now that you mention it, I don't think I've ever seen a Kender knight. I've definitely never seen a Ravager knight.
I lean down to the dwarf and I go, I am a Kender.
And I'm a gully dwarf.
Sure. Okay. Probably
You
wouldn't
get
brag
you do
about
get
them.
you get some funds. My cousin there can help you with the plate armor. I think. He'd probably be quite proud to. I don't think a Ravager's ever wanted plate armor from him or a Kender.
Do any of you have sick family?
What?
Or hurt or injured family or friends?
Is that a threat?
No, I can fix it and trade for the plate armor.
I don't think you'll be able to help with anything like that. That's not going. If you can help feed their families, that's a different story, right? But
Well,
I
if they're
could
not
deal with-
sick anymore, they can work more.
The old gods are back, bro. I can heal wounds. I'm totes legit.
oh, okay. Oh, I have to see that sometime. We can. You can talk to my cousin about your plate armor.
I go to the cousin. What up, cuz?
If you get hurt, ask for Brimble or Bannon, and if you get me, then I'll send my brother. But if you get hurt or your cousin gets hurt, ask for us, and we will come and we will help you guys.
Okay. Yeah, sure thing. And I'll get to work on your hoop pack here. I'll work on the pointy end.
Sounds like a doctor's specialty.
Yeah, I don't need the other end. I mean, because it just throws bullets. But yeah, much appreciated.
Are you going over by the cousin?
Yeah.
Alright, so the other dwarf has just been trying to mind his own business while all this has been going on across the street. Just hammering away at that shield still. Clang, clang.
Excuse me.
No, right, what? Yes?
That gully dwarf over there said you were the best one to talk to about armor.
My cousin can be a real gully dwarf sometimes, can't she? Yeah, for sure. Do you need some armor there, mate?
Okay, so here's the deal. I don't know how to negotiate, so this is not going to go well for me. I say that out loud. I go,
Right,
listen,
right.
I want plate armor, but I don't have plate armor money yet. But what I can do is use healing power from the old gods to cure wounds.
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
I don't think you have to put disadvantage. It's bad. Oh, it's a good thing you put disadvantage.
Oh man.
Okay.
Just watch him like roll 2 net 20s in a row. One of these.
I go, so I can trade healing if you got some friends in town that are injured, maybe some scouts or some guards or whatever. You can get them. I can cure their wounds.
Right now, I want to do something.
Okay.
I'm gonna
And-
cast suggestion.
Well, you guys aren't there.
Yeah, you're not with Bennett
damn
and
it.
Brimble.
I know it sucks, but yes.
Yeah, I was gonna suggest that he accept the deal.
That would have been rad.
Mm.
I'm just trying to get plate armor.
I know, and you need just the tiniest little bit of help.
I'm working so hard at it.
Alright, let's see what we can do there, lad. I think your cousin, your over there, your brother, friend, your kinder buddy is ready, waiting for you.
His brother.
He does one of those kind of like grin nod. And
I'll go. Sad and dejected.
oh, I should probably point out too, like the overall like feel of the city is much different than in the village of Ogler, where everyone was very friendly and warm and outgoing. People were cheerful. They would wave and say hello. Here, people aren't. It's not the opposite. People are more keeping to themselves, but they don't. They try to avoid like direct eye contact. You don't have people like crossing the street trying to avoid you, but there's definitely a different feel, and there are some mumbles just as you like pass by, and probably used to it just with your general disparity, but it's not that you feel unwelcome, but you don't get that same welcome from like the citizens aren't the same warm, friendly people, open and outgoing like they are in Bogler. But no one is like no one's like hostile either. So if you can follow along with that. All right, Moose is listening. Has been for some time. I don't know when that came through in the chat. But okay, so you guys set on that. You begin to head back out of the city. Meanwhile, Peter and Nibs have making their way through the city to Wyhan's Apothecary, which is located here on the map. And you already knew this from, which was established before, that you tried to visit Wyhan prior to the adventure's start, but she was not in when you arrived there today. The shop is open. And
oh snap!
a second. Oh, that's not what I wanted. That's what I needed. Okay. So, there's foggy windows that obscure a selection of charms and occult trappings for sale, but the shop is open. And as you enter, here's the little ding. Wyann's Apothecary smells of licorice and pepper.
Oh.
The modest shop has a few meager tables displaying good luck charms, odd animal bones, and vials advertising various remedies. At the rear of the shop, a human woman with raven hair and a dark dress with feathered wing-like sleeves stands behind a counter heaped with open books. She looks up from her reading, eyes you with disinterest, and then goes back to her book. And
Uh,
here she is in the chat.
oh, okay. Uh, I like her wings. Her dress wings.
Mm-hmm.
Background of them.
But
Excuse me. Are you Lyhan?
she rolls her eyes, sighs loudly, like, who wants to know? Oh, come on out with it. I haven't got all day. You here to buy something or what?
We were told to bring some scrolls to you.
Oh, initiates. Well, why didn't you say so? And she gets up, comes around. She holds her hand out expectantly for you to hand her your scrolls.
I hand over the scrolls naturally,
Yeah.
Okay.
Peter hands it over.
Mm.
just like you fly naturally.
A twofer. All
You
right.
never told me what the scroll said, by the way.
The scroll was blank.
That's odd.
Scroll was blank. But she actually she kind of eyes Peter first. Like, all right. So, why do you think you're worthy of using magic?
Well, I would like to help people and protect them.
It's because I've learned the forbidden curse. Oh my!
Very good of it. Yeah, that's what Peter says.
All right, you, same question. And she looks at Nibs.
You obviously have not met me. I have drinking a full vial of awesome sauce, and therefore I have become worthy.
Let's see, we have a comedian. All right there, Mr. Awesome Sauce. Tell me, then, do you serve your magic, or does your magic serve you?
I serve my magic.
Okay. You, the other one, same question. Do you serve your magic, or does your magic serve you?
I use my magic to serve others.
I see. And how will you change the world with your magic?
I think we already have a little bit.
Elaborate.
We helped the town of Vogler evacuate as it was attacked by the Red Dragon army.
Can't say I'm familiar with the Red Dragon Army. Okay, how about you there, Mr. Awesome Sauce? How would you change the world with your magic?
The way I would change the world through my magic is more of a butterfly effect. As I kill harmful creatures, they don't get to kill other people, and the world's a better place because of it.
I see. And if you were to lose your magic, what would you do?
Are you asking me?
Yes, you.
I would try to go find it.
Same question.
I try to help people in any way I could, e- even if it means not having magic.
Oh my god, this guy was being a goody two shoes.
Listen, I was not prepared for these questions.
No, you weren't. Well then,
To be fair, Nibs doesn't have good in his alignment, so he's not going to be answering good answers.
well, I have my recommendations here for which orders of high sorcery I believe would suit you the best. And she opens up, she opens up one of the scrolls, like, okay, Nibs, is it?
I swear to the Lord, if he gives
Yes.
the plate armor, I quit.
What?
I said, I swear to the Lord, if she gives them plate armor, I quit.
Yes.
I'm just
Alright.
realizing that she's the sorting hat from Harry Potter.
Yeah.
She is kinda, isn't she? Alright there, Mr. Peabody. I would...
Don't call me Mr. Peabody. Mr. Peabody's my dad. I'm way too young to be Mr. Peabody.
Oh, very well then, Mr. Young Peabody. You can wait for your assessment. Mr. Windlands. For you, I would recommend the Order of the White Robes. Would seem fitting already. But it seems that would be the path best suited for you, at least in my learned opinion.
That's what I was hoping for.
And you, Mr. Too Young, Mr. Awesome Sauce, Mr. Peabody, and I shall address you however I wish until you do not think for a moment that you can speak freely to a mage of my stature. And you haven't even taken the test yet. You will learn your place. And I believe your place is with the Order of the Black Robes. How do you feel about that?
I feel like I look good in black.
Very good then. Oh,
Sorry.
Oh.
Sorry. I was gonna ask, is that supposed to be like a, ooh, he's in trouble kind of thing, or?
No.
Oh, okay.
She's so like she's wearing black robes.
Yeah, I forgot what I know there's a history, but I don't have it memorized.
The robes are typically tied to alignment. White
I got
good, neutral red, evil black.
Oh, okay.
And so I will contact the fellow mages at the Tower of Wayreth to petition for your inclusion to the organization. And when I do hear back from the mages, I will let you know. Don't call me, I'll call you. And I will aid you in obtaining transport to Wayreth so that you can undertake the test of high sorcery. Did you have any other questions for me?
Yes, Peter has one.
Come on, out with it, Mr. Windlands. I haven't got all day.
You wouldn't happen to know if Alnor Traswin has passed through the city, have you? Or stopped by here recently?
I see the young apprentice seeks his master. I have seen your mentor,
Oh.
but not recently. He
How long ago? You're the first person that has said it. They've seen him.
he passed through here about a month ago.
Oh shit. Okay. Uh that's Rob saying that. What did he pass through here looking for or doing?
I didn't ask him. You think
Oh.
What? You think I care?
I don't know. This is the first time we've met.
Look, I saw him come through here about a month ago. And all I'm going to tell you is, be careful what you wish for.
Oh.
Now, that truly is it for me, so I'm going to insist. Buy something or leave.
What do you have for sale?
This
You have
is
a pearl.
a pearl.
Yes.
A pearl.
Yeah. For an identifier.
Oh, I know bloody well what the pearl is for. An identify spell. Really, you're going to insult me? Oh, bloody pearl. Better off going to the market for a bloody pearl. You want a pearl for... My components are going to be more of an esoteric nature. So, I mean, if you were perhaps looking for a black pearl, which that would be interesting, young Mr. Windlands. But if you were looking for a black pearl, I could potentially help you out with that, though you don't lack the skill or control for that sort of magic just yet. Nor do you have the stomach for it either, I don't think. Regardless, you want a pearl, go down to the market. I'm sure you'll find some hawker there with some gems and whatnot.
Jeez. Okay. Well,
You seem to have
what is?
aggravated her.
I know, right? What is a black pearl? What does it do? Sounds interesting.
I'm not going to explain it.
No. Okay.
Alright, good day. Bye. Ta-ta. Toodaloo. Auf
Alright,
Wiedersehen. Ciao. You guys head out of the apothecary. You head back.
You guys just trained. Sure.
She's rude.
Yeah, a little bit.
You guys head back towards the camp.
Peter would stop by the market and at least like glance through and see if he can find a pearl.
Yeah, there's vendors there, so you can basically find anything that you'd find like in like the PHB, but I mean like obviously that's not but like pearls, like you'd be able to find like precious gemstones and things like that up to like a certain value.
Cool. Let me see. How much money do I have right now?
But you need a 100 steel pearl. So
I do not have that much. Okay, never mind.
So it'll take you a little bit, but you do know that you can obtain one once you have the means to do so.
Okay. They are here in the city. Cool.
Do that, and so I think with you guys heading back to the camp, to kind of go over what has transpired here in the capital. It's 10 after, so now would probably be a good time to wrap it up for the evening. And when we pick up next time, we'll be able to pick up back in the camp and then head back into the city where you can really begin to explore and get your first assignments.
I'm gonna try to hustle money
Very
before
cool.
tonight.
Yeah, so close that, get this out of the way so I can see what's going on. Lewis did have to duck out already, but he did send us someone to raid to. So thank you everyone for joining us for another episode of the Dragonlance. Oh, I've raided you guys before, I'm pretty sure. Be sure to join us on Sunday for Dungeon of the Mad Mage. And thank you. We enjoyed having you. We had a lot of fun. Everyone, have a good night. We love you.